In this lesson, we're going to learn how to produce the K and G consonants. These two sounds are grouped together because they share the same articulation. That means your tongue, jaw, and overall mouth position are essentially identical for both sounds. Both K and G are velar stop consonants. Velar means the back of your tongue reaches up to touch the soft palate at the back of your mouth. Stop means you completely block the airflow for a moment and then release it. So every time you produce these sounds, there are two clear stages. The back of the tongue lifts to stop the air. The tongue releases, letting the air escape.
The jaw opens slightly. The lips remain relaxed and neutral. The tip of the tongue rests just behind the lower teeth, while the back of the tongue pushes upward and back to touch the soft palate. Then it releases, producing a burst of air. This is the word keep. The lips part and the jaw opens slightly. The back of the tongue presses against the soft palate, then releases into the E vowel, and the word closes with the P sound.
Now, this is where everything changes. The K sound is voiceless, meaning only air passes through. Your vocal cords are off. The G sound is voiced, which means your vocal cords must vibrate. G. G. Place your hand on your throat and test it. Say K. You should feel a burst of air, but no vibration. Now say G. G. You should feel a clear vibration in your throat. Advanced tip. For a clear G sound, you should feel vibration in two places. Your throat and at the point where the tongue touches the soft palate. G. G.
The lips are not involved in producing the K or the G consonants. Notice how in the word great, the lips begin by shaping the R sound, while at the same time the back of the tongue makes contact with the soft palate, then releases the air. The word cool. Notice how the lips start by forming the oo sound, while simultaneously the back of the tongue comes into contact with the soft palate to produce the K sound.
Most students sound robotic because they release every sound too perfectly. But in natural English, that's not how speech flows. Stop consonants are often not fully released, especially in connected speech. This doesn't make your pronunciation worse, it actually makes it more native-like. This typically happens in two key situations. At the end of a word or a thought group, or when a word ends with a stop consonant and the next word begins with another consonant. Instead of releasing the sound with a burst of air, native speakers hold it or cut it off, making their speech smoother and more efficient. Listen to how when I exaggerate the G sound in the word big, the air is briefly held and then released as the tongue releases from the soft palate. Big, big. Now, listen to how that release of air is omitted when the G sound is followed by another consonant, like in the words big boy. Big boy. Notice that I'm not releasing the air from the G sound. Otherwise, it would sound like big boy, with a strong release. It is not wrong, but you should know that this is not common in everyday English. The same thing happens with the K sound. Listen to how the air is held before the P sound in backpack. Backpack. I'm not saying backpack. Backpack. Again, it's not incorrect, but it doesn't sound very natural. If you release every K and G at the end of words, you will sound careful, not natural. The K and G consonant sounds, example words, repeat after me. Keep. K. Keep. Kite. kite, can't, can't, backpack, backpack, go, g, go, g, gun, g, gun, g, big, g, big, g, great, g, great, g. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.